Are you like Viking?
No, walking
Trashy in the open world right now. He playing GTA.
Yeah, no, like I'm playing better like.
Good Lord Almighty!
Oh my God!
My Trashy's in the thick of it.
But yeah,
And
for
everybody
reference,
knows.
I'm betting like on like either Cap vs Ichigo or Ruby vs Maka for the next time. Like I keep
Come
like,
Luke Kane Jago. Luke Kane Jago.
Oh my
you're not getting we're getting Louis versus Vice first.
Come on, Luke Cage versus
You and
Jago.
Luke versus
Come
Vice.
on, baby.
You don't never even know these motherfuckers. Shut up, later.
Yeah, I know. It's funny though.
All right, Ronnie, just making sure. Ronnie,
Here we
just
go.
making sure one
Countdown.
last time. It's going.
It's going.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
Here we
you
go.
imbecile! Now we're like 0.5 seconds behind.
Fucking.
Oh no, now it
damn
lines
it,
up with
Yoshi.
my TV.
Every time, man.
Perfect.
Oh, Yoshi, I'll get the captions, auto captions out of here.
Oh shit, that was cool.
Simone the what?
Oh my.
He's digging in there.
What?
Oh,
He's
they're back.
digging
Okay.
it.
Oh, they're back.
He's fucking my bitch.
Yo,
Wait,
He's
no,
fucking
it's just
my-
recycled footage. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's finally here. Oh my god.
Village lived in dreary isolation, oblivious to the wider world above their squalid cave.
That was
Where
the
the
best
hero
because
of our
episode's
story
actually
comes in.
happening
The
right
young
now.
man who would lead his comrades into the sunlight at last, Kamina, the great and mighty. Oh, and his little brother from another mother, Simone. He was there too, I guess. Someone was a digger, content to drill
Like
and
all crazy
work.
Authority.
Today he
Authority.
found the core drill. A key that activated the
Hermit.
mysterious
Simone.
Pronounce
that
Simone.
Kamina named
Wait,
Lagan.
Manga in
This
another
guy
universe.
writes
Magnificent
Yeah, that's
masculine
otaku shit. That's
leadership,
otaku shit.
Kamina finally drilled
Oh.
their way to freedom.
He's a okay. They're already bringing up other continuities.
But the sky was by no means the limit. The surface was ruled by the cruel chimeric beastmen, and Kamina would lead his compatriots against them to reclaim the Earth for humanity, scoring a second mech in the process, aptly named Gurren. And as befits Kamina and Simone's unbreakable brotherly bond, Gurren and Lagan merged, creating Gurren Lagan. With Kamina piloting the body and Simone the head, these two were unstoppable. Of all the giant fighting
Oh, the
robots
armored
in
core
all the
goats.
enemies across history, Gurren Lagan might just be
Damn,
the
the Titanfall.
absolute coolest, fueled by its pilot's
True.
willpower
Man, Titanfall ain't
and
gonna
capable
get
of
you.
making
It ain't
any
deserve
weapon
it.
They can imagine.
Imagine they
Shut
just
up,
code
Kaden.
Geass.
Get it a third game. Get it a third game.
No, code Geass.
That third game, bro.
Wrist-mounted drills, kunai drills, shield drills.
I hate this
Sunglasses
guy.
boomerang,
And
the coolest
everyone's
motherfucking
favorite,
weapon known to
the
man.
Here it is.
Bro.
Defeat!
Side note, it is
Wait,
so
no,
funny
not
that
that
the only thing they could think of was drills.
Oh my God, Billy Dilly.
Or something, my whole
Flintstones,
personality.
Viva Rock Vegas,
Gurren Lagan's
iconic.
awesome power, coming up
Flintstones!
forces, liberated human villages, and fomented a rebellion against the Beastmen King, Lord Genome. Until Kamina
Ooh.
died.
Brandon.
He's a
Was
Genome.
that supposed to
And
happen?
you just got
And it was all
Genome.
Simone's fault. He let his willpower waver, and his soul brother paid the price. After all, he was just a humble digger, at home in the darkness, guided solely by the light of Kamina's spirit. So his big bro left him with these final words. Have faith in the Simone who believes in you.
That's not how it went.
Kamina was the one
That's
looking
not
up to
how
him the whole time.
Yeah,
you
It
bet
was
your ass
Simone
Kamina
who
was
found
looking
Lagan.
up.
Simone who
Don't worry. Don't worry,
Now
Timo.
lead humanity.
Kamina
That
Look
motherfucker
at
went
that
straight
shit.
to hell.
Yeah, that Hawkeye no favor.
You also looked at T, bro. Why?
7 years before the
Can't
anti-spiral
believe it.
attack. Unimaginably powerful godlike aliens, the anti-spiral feared humanity's potential, what they dubbed the spiral nemesis. Remember how Gurren Lagann runs on fighting spirit? Turns out that's just a manifestation of spiral power, an energy that all spiral beings, like humans, have. That's right, the laws of physics run on chutzpah. Just as the spiral turn inward represents endless obsession and madness, the spiral
Oh,
turn
hey, who's
outward
this? Hey,
Johnny,
represents
go on.
infinity. The perfect representation of humanity's evolutionary potential. Potential Simone would use as he led Team Die.
Don't worry, guys, Johnny's got
the
this.
multiverse to take
Sometimes-
Johnny's got this, man. He can fight Simon.
Yeah, Johnny. Okay, preview ended.
Where's Johnny?
Spiral
Quiet,
power
quiet,
lets you
quiet up.
constantly adapt to threats, no matter how overwhelming. Simone can create portals to different
Also, high
realities
electric.
and higher dimensions. He can
Force
generate
fields,
force fields,
reality warp.
absorb energy attacks, and even merge Gurren Lagann with bigger and stronger machines. dimensions, creating the Arc Gurren which is strong enough to shatter space and time with a punch. Or the Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann, which can fire lasers that are fast enough to hit, and I quote, all time, space, and dimensions.
Awesome!
Instant. That's the smallest unit of time physically possible. Meaning each laser would have to be moving 4.6 times 10 to the 117th power times faster than light.
What the fuck?
What the? Yeah, I love high numbers.
will win.
I love exponents.
My goat will
I
win.
love
Calculate the
exponents.
speed feat, not
They got the
so
massive
true.
calculation.
Why is it count? It's just dimensionable.
Alright, shut.
They hit an innumerable number of enemies across infinite universes. You literally
Alright,
cannot
bro.
calculate how fast that is. But
Immeasurable,
it was
baby.
to escape
There we go.
his greatest trap.
And
the
here's the-
multiverse labyrinth.
Shush, shush.
An attack that imprisons Simon in his own unique multiverse, forced to experience an infinite number of alternate realities that controlled his mind, permanently arresting him in a dream world. Except Simon and his spiral power are just built different, and after being inspired by his bro, Simon absorbed that whole multiverse to escape. What makes this even more impressive is that this labyrinth was
20 space and
11-dimensional. Meaning,
20
Simon
is a
absorbed
translation
a higher
error,
dimensional
okay.
structure several orders of infinity greater
Okay, so they only
than
mentioned
Some-
20G.
the
They
jump
only mentioned
between
20G.
dimensions is
Oh, hey.
basically infinite.
Oh,
They
here we
said
go.
20D was the
More
best
time.
translation.
Space
Oh, wow.
that extends infinitely, thus an infinite
Oh,
gap in size and scope. What? Oh, we're just getting started. Imagine a two-dimensional drawing interacting
It's
with a
dimensional
three-dimensional.
And there's reality over fiction. And I'm
Yeah,
sure.
reality over
Because when
fiction.
Simon absorbed the multiverse labyrinth, he merged with every alternate universe version
Fight
of
the
himself,
power.
including an alternate universe Simon, who is writing his own alternate universe version of Gurren Lagann.
Oh!
And that author's spiral
Are you
power
serious?
made his fictional
Okay.
Simon
Are-
real.
Yo.
No, Kyle's got this. Kyle's got this. Kyle's got this.
Yo.
Believe in him.
Fight the
Believe
power,
in
my
him.
goat will win.
Oh my God, the Sonic Kid?
Enough spiral power to form the next
Here it
step in
comes.
Mecha evolution.
Tengen
Tengen
Toppa.
Oh my God,
Gurren
we're only
Lagann.
just getting to Tengen Toppa.
Actually,
Yes,
fucking
we are.
crazy. Like shooting missiles that alter probability so they have a 100% chance of hitting you, or
God
tossing
damn.
galaxies around like frisbees.
Brain
Sorry,
tearing.
Galaxy chucking, yes.
Universes. Simon's
Oh,
power was
wait, those
so
are
immense
universes?
that he started
Yeah, they're
all
creating
universes.
super spiral
I thought those were
space,
galaxies.
a higher dimension.
No, the
encompassing
galaxies
our
are
own
universes.
universe.
Hush, hush,
With
hush.
it, Simon turns his thoughts into reality, letting him create his
and
mech
he-
and all of its weapons in the first place. Not only does this mean he no longer needs co-pilots, he can also regenerate any damage done to him or his mech just by willing it back into existence. Like
Fucking
when Lord
raw,
Genome
bro.
used spiral power to survive quantum breakdown, or the time Nia, now the best wife in the universe, used spiral power to constantly regenerate her body from being erased at the informational level.
That's not what
Oh
happened.
my God.
Yo,
Kyle got this, right?
Log fans are lying to you, boomstick.
Chat, we might be cooked. Chat, we might be cooked.
Yo.
My goat Simon's winning, bro.
When the fuck
Simon's
is
got
my
this,
leg
yo.
growing back? When even
Hey.
this is not enough for the
Oh, here we go.
Simon evolved one more
It's
time.
time.
Into
There
Super
it is.
Tengen
There it is.
This
There
enemy
it
is
is.
sick.
is so big, its
I love
size
this
is
anime.
literally incalculable.
Tiki's right to
Drill
be
down
proud.
how even
Calculable
larger
size.
than that, Simon and his friends shattered the anti-spiral once and for all.
love
Hey,
this, man.
cruel indifference of the universe. Meet the indomitable
Dominable
human
Yes.
spirit. Proving countless
Yeah, they
times
obviously
go.
had to reference
that
it.
Simon's drill is the drill that would pierce the heavens. With no more worlds left to conquer,
This analysis is
Simon
really
chose to
good.
wander the earth for the rest of his days, in service to others. Always looking up.
That ended
For
is
all the
still
lights in the
shit.
sky are stars.
Always looking
and every
up.
star, another
Unlike
world of spiral
Kamina.
cousins.
Oh wait, yeah,
No,
definitely
Kamina's
Kamina.
looking
Actually,
up.
yeah.
Simon took fucking win,
Yes,
bro.
like
My goat.
Kamina.
Look at even make that joke correctly.
The
All right,
universe
good
Damn it.
is
analysis.
a
Good
dangerous
analysis.
place.
Oh,
Should you
yeah.
find yourself face to face with an interdimensional vampire, alien dictators, or this one really pissed off cat, you know who to call. The Green Lantern Corps. They're
Green
the
Lantern
Space
Corps,
Force,
remember
an
every
intergalactic
fuck
police
remember
force
every
founded
ball.
billions
Remember
of years
where
ago
the
by
Lantern
Blue
Council.
Leprechaun
I'll
gods.
take the
And the
lowest
greatest
and
Green
create
Lantern
the
among them was
constant.
everyone's favorite, Hal Jordan. You
That's
know
right.
him.
There he
You
is.
love him. You
Yeah!
Ah, there it is.
Just a bad
There
guy.
it is.
Kill the kid. Kill the kid.
Until the
Analysis,
day his
man.
will broke.
After his hometown got completely obliterated, Hal lost his mind. He rampaged through the core, killing everyone in his path, and absorbed the central power battery, the literal Green Lantern.
Becoming the Emerald Tyrant,
Parallax.
There was only one survivor of Parallax's killing spree.
Come on, Kyle. Come on, don't do this to me. He's got this, bro. You gotta believe in him.
His ring, take
To a
it.
human, Kyle Rayner.
Rayner.
Hey, of course, yeah. Enemy.
Look like DC editorial.
No fridge yet.
Shut
Wait, he
up.
also became Parallax?
Hey, if Colonel Sanders, Daffy Duck,
Yeah.
Sweet, and a sentient
Yeah,
fox
that's
can
fine.
master it,
Box.
your excuse, Kyle.
The Green Lantern ring.
Yeah, no, he
can do
became Parallax.
anything, fulfilling any wish its
Oh.
user desires, as though
he
it were a
did become
genie
Parallax
from a
at
lamp.
It lets you
Guys,
fire
they haven't
energy
mentioned the
blasts,
life question
create
yet. I'm
force fields,
scared.
affect gravity, turn invisible and intangible, manipulate
They haven't
matter,
mentioned the White
time
Lantern. I
travel,
don't think they're
warp
giving it to them in the
reality,
episode.
and erase things
Oh
from
yeah, they haven't
existence.
mentioned the White Lantern yet. Holy shit!
Oh my-
holy shit. Goddamn.
That's an entire
Wait a minute. Is this gonna be a Ghost Rider spawn again?
Control time and space.
Let's see.
No.
Don't know yet.
So fast they can
Not everything is a
create
Ghost Rider
Speed Force
spawn.
singularity.
Tapping into the Speed Force requires
Speed
Okay,
Force
but
style.
imagine they put
dimension.
Alright, wait,
Steamboat
shut up, shut
infinitely
up.
stronger than
Speeds
it
that are
doesn't
not only
fucking matter.
faster than light, but totally immeasurable.
Wally West!
And the rings have an artificial intelligence that operates
Wally
just as
West,
fast,
save us!
protecting its user from danger.
Like the time that
Wally
user
West,
Kilowog
save
survived
me.
being
Wait,
erased from
wait.
existence by the crisis on Infinite Earth.
The ring
Sucker
is fueled
stick
by its user's
and analog.
willpower and limited only by their
Oh.
imagination.
While Hal may have had the greatest willpower in the Corps, Kyle's imagination is unmatched. Probably because he's a comic book artist.
Hey.
From this show,
Hey.
they think of some wild shit.
But the Green Lantern's most recognizable ability is
No,
their
not this
constant
movie. Not this movie.
Green
Oh, no,
Lantern's
no, no,
got
no. Oh, here we
Green
go.
Lantern's got this.
And his favorite.
We need
Guys,
Kyle
is
to
he
bring
doing
back
that?
Green Lantern's aura. We need him.
Hey, look.
Kyle to
Look,
make him
guys.
strong enough to lift the Spectre, who weighs as much as it.
Guys, they lift
Pulled
us.
back a 12.3 dimensional Big Bang. Wait, 0.3? DC's multiverse has 12.3 dimensions? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
The ring's
God.
only downside is that it's limited to 24
modified.
hours before needing a recharge.
So it can blow
That'll
up
never run
universes,
out. Never-
but it has
Ooh.
the battery of an iPhone. Never mind, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Although I'd say Kyle's biggest
Insist
weakness
upon
was
itself.
Kyle. With great power came no
Oh.
responsibility.
Perhaps a manifestation of Kyle's self-doubt. Any reflection came too late, though, when one of Kyle's villains.
Yeah!
And it's the fridge. And it's the fridge.
This moment was so
Oh my God, they're
Female
referencing
characters
it.
are often sacrificed as mere plot devices to further male characters' development.
That's
So it might
insane.
surprise you that it happened to Kyle again.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Became a prominent member of the Justice League, faced off against Hal, and even rebuilt the Green Lantern.
Dude, he does
Corps
not.
better
He,
than ever.
he cannot have a
Little did he
fridge
know
in his
this
own house
torchbearer's
anymore.
greatest journey had only just begun.
Oh, here we go.
He makes his own fridge.
Emotional lobotomy. It's
Lobotomization?
He had to master all the colors of the emotional
A lobotomy!
electromagnetic spectrum.
Why did I think of
Oh,
that?
here we go, guys.
Each representing a different emotion. The yellow light of fear lets
Oh my
Kyle
God.
manipulate the worst
Oh,
horrors
there's
in
a
your
life
mind.
equation.
The
Life
more
equation.
scared you are of
Life
him, the
equation.
stronger he
Buzzword.
becomes.
Orange light is
Word.
fueled by bottomless avarice, possessing Kyle to absorb not merely his enemies' attacks, but also their souls.
Red is rage, ripping out Kyle's heart and replacing his blood with napalm. Which sounds like it sucks, but it's metal as hell.
Blue light is powered by hope and allows Kyle to heal
Okay, it's a
wounds,
TK
resist
opponent.
mental
Skywalker,
domination,
my
and
goat.
supercharge his ring.
Indigo is compassion, reducing his opponent's will to fight and letting him open portals across
That's not
space,
what- that's not helping
connecting
him.
to
And that's
others.
not
The
going to
final
work.
one was the sapphire light of love. With it, he can trap enemies within crystal matrices and control their minds. But Kyle only mastered it by forgiving himself for Alex's tragic death.
Oh, self-love. I get it. Must be nice. And with their powers combined, he doesn't
Here
just
it
make his
is.
enemies taste the
Come
rainbow.
The
on.
lights of the spectrum merged, and Kyle became a White Lantern, with
Wally
total
West!
control over the power of life.
Wally West said it. Stand still.
Life in the DC multiverse, Kyle is vastly more powerful than any other lantern in existence.
Far stronger than Hal, who could harness the energy
Kyle
of
Rayner,
every power battery
the
across the multiverse.
Not only can Kyle instantly heal all wounds, purify corruption, and resurrect the dead, the white light of life is strong enough to go up against threats to all of creation, like the Anti-Monitor.
Okay, so it's
Why
not
do you
totally
recognize?
useless.
Especially after Kyle visited the Source and acquired the life equation. Essentially the source code to reality, the life equation is mathematical proof that life is worth living.
With it, Kyle
Yeah.
can alter all of reality
worth
at a
living,
whim,
y'all.
even
Remember.
threatening the new gods like Darkseid.
The life equation, like its counterpart, the anti-life equation, is a conceptual artifact from a higher reality, originating in a platonic realm that is, in a sense, more real than we are.
So,
Oh.
Yeah, reality over
They're
fiction.
both equal.
Reality out over fiction.
God damn. Okay, this actually is gonna be a close one, I think.
Hold on. There might be a chance.
Oblivion. Kyle's
No.
greatest weakness
Wait,
was
wait,
still
shush.
himself.
Kyle spent his whole life struggling with the power that the gods granted him, and throughout it all, he always rose to the occasion,
this is really good
carrying
character
the universe on his
It
back.
is.
But ultimately, the
Yeah.
only way to stop power from
I'm
corrupting
still saying my
is
goat Simon
to
wins.
spread it. So Kyle
I
split
think
the
I
life
think I might
equation
like
into
this
pieces
analysis
to
of this
found
as
his
well.
second core, the White Lanterns.
Yeah.
And together, they shattered Oblivion, destroying the self-doubt that plagued Kyle once and for all.
Not bad for a comic book geek from LA.
And now he was the one giving out
Okay,
rays of
guys.
unlimited power to
White
people who
Lanterns
weren't sure
got
they could
this.
command it.
So he told them the truth. You can't teach someone how to use such power. You have to learn yourself, making mistakes along the way.
But with the power of life at their command, there's no end to their journey, only endless beginnings.
That's awesome. That was awesome.
That was
God,
awesome.
okay.
Kyle's
great.
cooked.
Lyrics.
This is
Wait,
fucking
what?
awesome.
No? Well,
Lost
that's because it was
media.
taken off
Yeah,
YouTube
check
for
our
being
website.
too anime.
We can watch
That's
Beaver
a
versus
solution.
Black
It's their own
again.
website. That's
Yeah,
www.
and-
Oh my
We
god.
can watch Justin Bieber versus Red and Black.
Wait, no, that's just unlisted. That one is unlisted.
Yeah, but it's on the website. We
It's
can
got
watch
episodes
it.
that
Yeah,
YouTube has
they put it on the
banned,
website.
and censored.
Yes, you can hear it. They brought
We can
back
hear him say
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right now.
Hey, this is great. Hey, this is great. Finally got
Okay,
time,
okay.
guys.
Let's get ready, guys.
It's
All
time.
the combatants
All right,
are
guys, it's
set.
time.
We've run the data through
My
all
goat
possible
Simon's
Like,
fault.
Legolas! Lego White Lantern!
Okay, guys. Shush.
Okay, come on.
Come
Oh,
on, Simon!
All right, I'm not rusty at all. Hey, dude. Green Lantern Officer Kyle Rayner here. Brink says you've got a Class A galactic super weapon.
Oh my
I'm
god.
thinking it's a
Denver's
giant
out.
mech. Why don't you hand it over?
Gurlagon's mine, officer. Just who the hell do you think you are?
Hey, Balrog.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, Poltergust.
Oh, Shenron!
Damn.
Oh, that's awesome.
Tell me about it. Four.
PGA golf course.
Oh, it's never changed.
We were already going here.
That's nothing.
Into space we go.
Here's the heavens.
Uh-oh.
Spiral
we go.
power!
Super already? Oh,
Oh, we're just already here.
Oh, he's
Is it
changing
White
already
Lantern
to
time?
white.
that Kyle's walking in.
Oh, we are already here.
Oh god.
Lantern. We do the impossible. See the invisible. Touch the untouchable.
Break
Fight the power.
unbreakable.
If you ain't know,
Now you know.
The fucking rap. I love it.
Those probability missiles.
Oh, Grace Spike.
Yeah, bro! Holy shit, this is awesome.
Oh, Source Wall.
Source wall.
The digger. If there's a wall in my way,
Oh, he's gonna break through the wall.
You can
You're
control it.
doing it. You the source wall. Oh my god.
What?
Oh shit.
Oh, there's the like.
Oh fuck. That's the light equation.
stop fighting. Think about your fear of death, your love of your friends, your compassion for me, your hope for the future.
Passion for me. Fuck
Choose
you.
life.
Big Bang. Yes, Storm.
Kamina is looking up right now. Kamina's looking up. Kamina's looking up.
There's
Super.
There it is.
There it comes!
You got this shit.
Oh, this is it? Oh, it's already over though. Oh my god.
Come on.
Wait.
This is it already.
The clash.
Get him, Storm.
That's so big. Oh shit.
That's actually really
That's it.
Oh, cool.
Infinity.
This fight!
To base to base.
It was me. Then, Simone, I'm taking you.
Yeah, run them hands.
Let's fucking go. Yes. Run them.
Yes.
Those who worship evil's might, beware my power.
Oh, here we go!
Come on.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Michael did it.
The drill that will pierce the heavens, baby.
Oh my god.
Make a good lantern.
That's the ring.
You have been chosen.
That was peak. That was peak. That was peak. That was
My
peak.
God,
When both combatants possessed unlimited
No,
power,
my God, Kyle!
Wait,
Yoshi won! Take it!
Speed.
What do you mean?
Infinite number of targets.
Fuck, we have to watch the prequels.
Flight fast enough to surpass
I
the
was
normal
right, I
concept
told
of
it.
speed itself.
When you control
I
space
said it as well at the beginning.
Let's see how they explain it.
Let's analyze
Oh
them
my
through
God,
a lens
wins.
applicable to beings as absurd as Simone and Kyle. Their imagination.
Oh.
And their ultimate
Shit.
Those are great categories.
The boundless things they could conjure to use against the other. Both could think up just about anything the other could, like absorbing each other's attacks, fighting across time, anything.
Simone did have a few attacks that Kyle hasn't encountered, like the probability-altering missiles, but it's likely Kyle could adapt considering his ring could protect against existence being erased across the multiverse.
And
God
in
damn.
general, Kyle's constructs were a lot more creative than Simone's arsenal, which
Oh,
was mostly drills. Though again, nothing Simone couldn't adapt to with, say, his energy absorption. Imagination is a draw.
That leaves the other main factor for both characters, the origin of their unbelievable might, their willpower.
And that's really gonna be the winning factor here, since it's the source of everything for both of them. Whoever's got the stronger willpower wins.
Both can manipulate reality on a multiversal scale with their willpower, but we can use dimensions to roughly calculate a difference.
Dimensional tearing.
Absurd for most characters,
Fucking
but it's
dimensional
necessary for
tearing is
beings as
insane.
beyond the pale as Simone and Kyle.
The multiverse labyrinth that Simone absorbed contained 11 spatial dimensions. That's 1.3 dimensions less than the multiverse Kyle's power can threaten.
And remember, each numbered dimension infinitely surpasses the one below it.
Which meant Kyle's willpower was stronger at a base level. However, that doesn't necessarily mean Kyle gets the edge, because if there's one thing both of these guys are known for, it's that they can always get stronger.
So to determine the limits of their willpower, we first need to understand their full potential.
Potential, man.
Power is how he can constantly evolve.
Where's Megami? Get him.
So just
Megami next
Potential,
episode.
man.
Watch.
Stay that way.
Absorbing the multiverse labyrinth required Simone to leapfrog several orders of infinity in an instant. Simone made himself that much stronger through sheer force of will.
More than enough to close the gap with Kyle, especially since spiral power also lets him regenerate his body down to an informational level. Kyle's never destroyed something that thoroughly before.
Without the ability to easily kill Simone, it was only a matter of time before Kyle's ring ran low on charge. Especially since Simone could likely regenerate for at least a week straight, like Nia did. While Blue Lantern Light could boost Kyle's power, he's never jumped several orders of infinity in strength like Simone has.
And while Kyle could manipulate emotions to reduce Simone's willpower, Simone resisting the labyrinth's mental manipulation meant he could power through anything Kyle threw at him.
Everything.
I feel like weird
except
categories
for
to
the
discuss
life
this stuff in.
equation. It originated from a higher level of reality and would have more
It makes
I guess
sense.
it's just an easy way to
Too bad Kyle
class them
couldn't
into
control
whole.
it. It was
There's
no
oh,
there it
to
is.
him as an asset,
No
forcing him
control.
to relinquish it to keep from destroying reality and himself.
Compare that to Simone, who merged with a version of himself, writing a version of Gurren Lagann, and using spiral power to make that fiction into reality.
Wait a second, I hear fucking Will of the Drill right now, bro.
No trouble embracing
Yeah, they
that
reference it
mastery
on the
by
track.
end
Yeah,
of
it's
his
basically
story.
just like,
yeah.
How you look
Actually,
at
just
it,
the same, yeah.
Simone might start weaker, but his peak will always transcend Kyle's. Isn't that how all of Simone's battles usually go anyway? That's Gurren Lagann in a nutshell.
So Simone's incredible.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of a bit of a no-limits policy, I ain't gonna lie.
Was
Oh, here we
ultimately greater. Kyle may have embodied life itself,
Narrative of
but
his
Simon's
spirit was just the most
unstoppable
spectrum,
evolutionary potential
weaker initially.
was shattered
Stronger
even this
Well, the
fight.
infinite, stronger at least.
Kyle at least dug the fight, because when it comes to death battle losers, he was a dead ringer.
The winner is Simone the Digger.
All right.
Come on, lose versus hand!
Please,
Lose versus hand!
What?
What the fuck? Wait! Tom versus Willie?
No, guys, it's lose versus hand. Trust. No, they're gonna cut the lose versus hand.
You
No, they're
guys
gonna cut the
called
lose
me
versus hand.
crazy.
That's
You guys
crazy.
called-
Fucking
Ruby
You
versus
guys-
Mach is up to 200.
You guys shut me down when I said this. Yes, but look what
How would it be
happened.
Thomas Riley? The last thing they showed of it was a fucking sketch.
Ruby
Yeah,
versus
I mean,
Mach
that-
is 100. I'm killing
Yeah, and
myself.
yeah, you ever consider the fact that they might be fast workers? Who knows?
Guys,
That's hilarious.
Ruby versus Mach is episode 200. I'm jumping. See ya.
Oh shit.
Braucht ein Kleiderschrank ein kleines Update?
I feel like, okay, the post analysis
That
just feels a lot shorter than I expected.
But it was so
Yeah.
I will say about the result, I think it is a little weird. Just a
Yeah,
little
no, it
weird.
felt way too fast.
No,
Yeah,
like, shut up. No. Okay,
Alright,
so
turn off
the ending felt
German.
weird. The post analysis felt weird because, like, oh, he can adapt to infinity. Where I don't know, it feels like
Adam's
here. Shush. Wait, is he? No, he's not. Who the fuck's at Adam?
No, that's not.
Asherton.
That's not.
Oh.
Nigga, skip
wrong
the
A.
ad.
We don't want to watch Doom 64.
Alright,
Get this
bro.
shit off the
Alright,
screen.
bro.
Okay.
Pause the
Not gonna
stream.
lie, bro. Simone stealing Kyle's entire flow and taking his lantern ring has to be one of the most disrespectful things that happened on Death Battle. You cannot tell me otherwise.
He didn't steal his ring.
Welcome back, fellow space
The ring
marines.
accepted
Another
him.
raid Baron and
so-
ripping, tearing
Hello. You know what? I'm glad he got
Yoshi,
cut
I'm
out of that
still
wedding.
recording. Pause the damn thing, bro.
You can stop recording, Ronnie.
I can stop it now.
Yeah, we're done with the reaction. You can stop that and then just send it over to me.
Everyone's
Yeah, in like the form of a YouTube video.